I'm tracking several opportunities for rain and snow coming down the weather highway. Thank you for watching Jason Nappi Weather. Let's get right to the maps and I can show you what is going on here. Through November, the middle of November here, always follow along, timestamp at the top. Okay, so this is going to be a broad overview of New England. You're going to see blue, which is snow, and green, which is rain. And there will be opportunities coming down the weather highway through November 15th. You see here snow popping up upstate New York. Now, November 6th today, November 7th tomorrow, here comes a rain and snowstorm coming down from the west. This is a cold front, not really a snowstorm or a big storm. Another one comes through for the weekend, Sunday into Monday. Mostly snow, especially lake effect and lake enhancement. Okay, and mostly in the mountains outside of the lake effect and lake enhancement back towards New York. Okay, then you get that upslope on the backside November 13th. So what I'm getting at here is there are opportunities here for rain and snow. Snow is not going to be really at the coastline. It will be inland, okay, or in the mountains the next couple of weeks. So on radar right now, I can show you this here. Anything coming down in the higher terrain of Maine, at the higher peaks, Central Highlands, snow, but it's going to be very much confined to there and not so much cold enough to get snow outside of elevation, okay? And you see the showers here coming down across New England from that northwest flow with the wind. Another breezy day as the storm center heads to the east. You've got those gales up again too as that storm is moving east, okay? So that's what all the purple shade here means. Those are gale and storm warnings. More of a storm warning as you head to, looks like southern Maine, the southern coast, got a storm warning there, okay, off the coast there of Kennebunkport, and also down here, Rhode Island, and off the Cape of Nantucket, Cape Cod and Nantucket. You see here, it's Nantucket, you've got storm warnings there. So that's the big weather story today. On the satellite picture, really can see it very clearly. Here is your, once again, just like the other storm that came through earlier in the week, there's your comma, there's your low pressure system. Here's your northwest flow, okay? So all of that moisture here coming down from the north, but it's not going to be widespread precipitation right now. With the downsloping wind coming down from the mountains, the sky likes to clear out. A downsloping wind is going to dry the air out. An upsloping wind is going to create and that lift and that moisture, okay? So right now it's a downsloping wind. Now, the weather highway, I talk about it a lot. I want to show you the weather highway because there are a bunch of storms coming down that highway here. So you're going to see these little basically dips or troughs and then these big ridges, okay? So for the East Coast especially, look at this deep trough Tuesday of next week, okay? So it's going to be chilly, but then we got another ridge coming through and then another trough. So really, forget all the colors and the lines and everything. Really, what I want to get across to you here is that there are going to be opportunities for storms, and it will be volatile. There will be ups and downs, valleys, ridges, troughs, ridges, okay? So it's not going to stay at the same temperature for a long time. It is going to go up and down the temperatures, okay? There will be extremes, which make averages. Now, this is a look at precipitation. This doesn't show snow. This is going to show me and show you what the average is for the precip, for the storms coming down the weather highway. So anytime you see colors on this map, it means precip, okay? Now, you melt it all down, melt the snow down, you'll get just plain rain. But this is just total precip, okay, an average. And this through November, middle of November, you're seeing very rarely our thing is completely clear, except right here on the 15th, but then another batch of moisture comes down the weather highway. So there are going to be an active pattern, okay, to help with the drought. Now, if you're wondering about snow, okay, because it's that time of the year, a little early, but November you do get snow, watch this map begin to fill in, especially inland here through November 11th, the 12th, the 13th, now on the 15th, and I'll stop it here on November 19th, okay? And look at where the snow average is, okay? It is not along the coastline. The coastline, not going to see anything. But inland, look at this. Upstate New York, lake effect, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, Maine, the Central Highlands, okay? Presidential Range, Champlain Valley, Vermont. Okay, this is where the colors are. So there is snow coming to ski country early in the season. They're going to love that. But in the next couple of days, it is going to be a couple of cold fronts coming through. You see those here coming through from the west, coming into New England. So there will be opportunities here for storms in the forecast. And I thank you for watching Jason Nappi Weather. You can go to facebook.com and follow me there. Follow me on YouTube, Patreon, jasonnappiweather.com. It's all there. A lot of it's free on nappycast.com too. If you want the forecast in more detail for Maine, you can sign up for that. It is only $5 a month, and you will be on the private Facebook, the private Patreon, and on jasonnappiweather.com, and you'll get a full video where I break down the 10-day forecast for the mountains, inland, and the coast for Maine, and that's all right there available for you. Thank you for watching.